Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be going over some Hilda news here for Season 2. Of course, that's going to be coming in December of 2020, so it's slowly approaching, and I am definitely very excited for the release of that. So for now, we have some news to go over from the Hilda Twitter, and I'm just going to go over some of my thoughts, some of my speculation. So without further ado, let's get straight into it here with the first piece of news. Alright, so now the first piece of news that we have here is directly from the Hilda Twitter, and it is a photo that they posted here of Alfred for Season 2, his new design, and this one right here says, after a long day of research and taking notes, Alfred likes to cozy into his pajamas. What do you do at the end of a long day? So basically, here we have Alfred in his pajamas, definitely looking quite cozy. I've seen a few people also saying he looks like a bit of a clown, and I honestly don't know if I can say that I see it, but I suppose Alfred can kind of act like a bit of a clown at times, I suppose. But I think that it's definitely a really cool looking design here. Of course, I can't imagine he's always going to be in his pajamas during Season 2, but it's definitely a cool little design choice there to kind of put him in that. And there isn't too much that we can speculate here other than it seems like he's going to be doing a lot of research and taking notes, but nothing new there for Alfred, but still overall a pretty cool reveal. Now we've got a very exciting reveal here, especially just after having Halloween, and this one here says, Happy Halloween week. These people have the Trollberg spirit. What's your costume this year? And this one, as you can see, are a bunch of Trollberg citizens dressing up, and some really interesting designs here. Some of them do come off as looking a little bit dead-eyed, I would say, including the wolf. I would say that one kind of looks that way, but I do really like the costumes overall. The Great Raven looks really fantastic. And then the two dressed up as the trolls look really amazing as well. And be sure to let me know what you dressed up as. I took a look through at the tweet to people replying to it, and it was really great to see a lot of people dressing up as characters from the series, so that was really exciting. So be sure to let me know if you dressed up as anyone from Hilda or just what you dressed up as in general. Alright, now we have the most exciting piece of news here. I would say this is the one where we can speculate the most. The other ones were a little bit more just at face value. You just see Trollberg citizens in costumes, which could mean some sort of celebration, I suppose, similar to Halloween taking place in this season. And then, of course, Alfred just in his pajamas, so not too much to go off of there. But for this one, they said, what could this strange and semi-spooky creature be from Season 2? And this sketch here is from Pearson, of course, the creator of Hilda, and this is very exciting because there is actually a tie-in novel that is going to be releasing for Hilda, and it is the fourth one in the series. And these tie-in novels, as it says, they tie in with the series, and this one is called Hilda and the Time Worm. So we don't get a good look at the Time Worm kind of on the cover of this novel, but if we look at the sketch here, you can definitely see some better looks. And this isn't like confirmed or anything that this is actually the Time Worm here, but it's definitely something that I've seen a lot of people speculating about, and I would definitely think it would be a really interesting choice there. Even on the top, you can see one of the worms seems to be consuming a person, so that is honestly quite spooky there for sure, a little bit creepy. One of them looks like they have a rainbow coming out of their mouth, something of that sort. It's definitely a very weird and creepy looking design, very slimy. It's just a very odd looking creature, but at least we kind of know if it is the Time Worm that it's going to have something to do with manipulating time, which is honestly something that I didn't really think they would dive into within Hilda, but it would definitely be something I'd be open to as long as it's done well, which I'm sure it would be, and it would just add to some really cool creative possibilities for the series. Maybe even if something really bad happens in it, maybe Hilda can use the Time Worm to reverse it, something of that sort, just kind of speculating off of that. I know there's so many different directions that they could go through, so it's definitely really interesting and just a cool design overall. As we can see as well, there's a bunch of different designs, so I'm not sure which one they'll settle on, if it'll look more akin to like the Time Worm that we can kind of see on the cover of the novel, so I'll be interested to see that when we see it in the show. So yeah, just overall a really exciting reveal. Alright, now that's going to conclude this Hilda Season 2 news video here. I am getting very excited for this series. Now we're in November and we're just that much closer to seeing it on Netflix. I am super excited and I hope to be able to do reaction and review videos for every single episode of Season 2. I really want to do that. I'm trying to get myself ready to do it because I know it's going to be quite a bit of work. And even though I know some people say obviously reaction videos are kind of like an easy form of video to make, but the review part is definitely where a lot of it comes in because I like to do my research for the episode, kind of figure things out and understand it fully, of course, so that I'm not kind of left in the dark and giving you guys misinformed information. So I like to prepare it very well, but that's going off on a bit of a tangent. We'll get there once we're in December and I actually get to begin the series, but yeah, definitely some really exciting stuff coming for Hilda. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel if you want to see any future news about Hilda and stay up to date with it because I try to cover it all on my channel and I cover other stuff as well, including Lego, Funko Pops, just stuff like that. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. I would really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like and also subscribe if you want to see my future content. I would really appreciate it. So I'll see you all next time and always remember, keep on collecting.